morning. Introduce us from Group 2. Here we will do presentation the material of positive. And before that, let me introduce myself and my colleagues. My name is Juliani as the moderator, and my colleagues. First, Titin Agustina. Second, Faranisa Nurhafizo. 3, Muhammad Ilhasul Amar. Okay, without lingering, we will start this presentation, which will be delivered by our member in turn. Okay, let's just get into the material. Definition of positive phrase. Positive phrase isn't a positive, it's a noun or noun phrase that renames another noun-like basic it. The appositive can be a short or long combination of words. There are 4 forms of phrase and English, namely gerunds, infinitives, noun, and adjectives. Gerund is a verb with the addition of it and function as noun. Function of positive as a subject. For example, writing makes me happy. Function of positive as object. For example, I like writing. Function of positive as a complement. For example, my hobby is swimming. Function of positive as after preposition. For example, I will drop all the way without stooping. Function of positive as after possessive adjective. For example, here coming makes me glad.
Hello. Earlier we discussed about the gerund. Now, what will be described in this article is the infinitive. We ask this infinitive very often in English, It could be that you don't realize that you are already using it. What is an infinitive? The infinitive is the basic form of the verb. The format of the infinitive is to plus verb base. So, if C verb usually change form. In the infinitive, the verb does not change at all from the basic form. For example, she went to the market to buy vegetables. He goes to market to buy vegetables. Very common? Alright. Infinitive is the root word of a verb. For example, to sleep, to read, to study, to clean, to take, to play, and many others. So if all this time you think that the verb of a verb is verb 1, then that is not true. As in the verb run, the infinitive form is run, so it is the same in the verb 1 form, which is run, but in some cases the verb 1 form and the infinitive come from different verb. Example sentence: 1. I am going to call him soon. 2. I came here to meet a client. Thank you.
Let us enter the next material, which is a positive, namely the adjective clause. Adjective clause and appositive together provide information about nouns, both important and less important. The different adjective clause is a clause that starts with a relative pronoun, while the appositive is noun. Adjective clause can be changed to appositive, but only clauses where the verb use a verb become, is, are, was, and were, and followed by complement to the subject in the form of a noun. The example sentence: Soekarno, who was one of the founding fathers of the Indonesia, became a great president. Is the sentence a positive? No, because the appositive is in the form of a phrase, while the sentence is in the form of an adjective clause even though he was between two comma. How do we form the appositive of the adjective clause? The trick is that we eliminate the relative pronouns words along to be contained in the sentence, so that the sentence becomes one of the founding fathers of Indonesia. And after we remove the sentence, it becomes a noun phrase or a positive. Then the whole sentence becomes Soekarno, one of the founding fathers of Indonesia, become a great president. So that must come from us the exact statement of the adjective clause. First, has no relative pronouns. Second, do not have to be. And 3, between two comma. Thank you.
Positive position. The appositive actually places after noun it describes, but may also come before it. I will give you an example of position before noun. The best-selling cars in Indonesia, Toyota Avanza, is produced by Daihatsu manufacturer. While the position after noun, the sentence will be Toyota Avanza, the best-selling cars in Indonesia, is produced by Daihatsu manufacturer. Next, punctuation and appositive. As a place to relative clause, there is a punctuation in the form of comma or thesis if the appositive phrase is non-restrictive. What is non-restrictive? Non-restrictive appositive phrase means the additional information carried by the phrase is not important and can be omitted. I will give you an example of restrictive appositive phrase. One of the best-selling cars in Indonesia, Toyota Avanza, is produced by Daihatsu manufacturer. In this sentence, the subject, cars, is too general, so the appositive Toyota Avanza that cannot be eliminated. Next is example of non-restrictive appositive phrase. Toyota Avanza, one of the best-selling cars in Indonesia, is produced by Daihatsu manufacturer. In this sentence, the subject, Toyota Avanza, can be understood. So the appositive, one of the best-selling cars in Indonesia, can be removed without causing the meaning of the sentence to be unclear.
Ada beberapa contoh soal lain, yaitu contoh soal yang pertama adalah a foreign scientist Niels Bohr advocate the useful as of atomic energy. Reason, the subject scientist is too general, so the appositive Niels Bohr can be removed. Contoh soal yang kedua, Niels Bohr, a foreign scientist, advocate the useful as of atomic energy. Reason, the subject Niels Bohr can be understood, so the appositive foreign scientist can be removed. Contoh soal yang ketiga, yaitu singing makes Sarah happy. Here, singing is the noun doing the action to make, because it completes the action. Singing is the subject of the sentence. Contoh soal yang keempat yaitu Sarah enjoys singing. Here, singing is the subject of the sentence. Enjoy is the verb and singing is the direct object. Next, contoh soal nomor 5. My friends who was a successful high school student has created a high quality website. A. Who was a successful high school student. B. Has created a high quality website. C. My friends. D. None. Answer D. None. Untuk contoh soal nomor 6. The commonly misplaced word miscellaneous is often used
isn't an adjective. A. The commonly misspelled word. B. Miscellaneous. C. An adjective. D. Noun. Answer B. Miscellaneous.
Kita lanjut ke soal nomor 7. Albert Einstein Insia Germany in 1879 was believed to have average intelligence when he was still at school. Option A. Who born, B. Was born, C. Be born, and D. Born. Pembahasan. Yang benar adalah D. Born. Karena soal meminta kita untuk menjawab opositif yang dapat dilihat dari penggunaan dua koma. Yang mana kita ketahui syarat opositif antara lain berbentuk noun phrase, berbentuk participle atau verb ing atau verb 3, dan berbentuk adjective clause.
Example question. The Canadian is a train trip from Toronto to Vancouver with best scenery of forest and river. A. Is one of the iconic train trip in the world. B. Was one of the iconic train trip in the world. C. One of the iconic train trip in the world. D. Which is one of the iconic train trip in the world. In that sentence, the Canadian is the subject of the sentence, and the rampung which must be filled in is the appositive form. So, we have to look for a group of words that serve to provide additional information to the subject. Option C, one of the iconic train trip in the world, as the right choice, because it functions to provide information on the subject.
Next, soal nomor 9. Nias covering an area of 5,121 km is the largest of the island of Sumatra. A. Is that an island? B. An island. C. Is an island. And D. That an island. Pembahasan. Jawaban yang benar adalah B. An island. Dalam soal, jawaban diminta adalah berbentuk opositif. Hal ini ditandai dengan penggunaan dua koma. Salah satu syarat apositif adalah berbentuk noun phrase, sedangkan opsi A dan C berbentuk subjek atau predikat. Opsi D terdapat kata that, jadi opsi yang tepat adalah B.
Contoh soal ke-10, yaitu George is attending the lecture. A. Read now. B. Heavily. C. Because of the time. D. My friends. Answer D. My friends.